So I bought a PS5 Pro. Why? I don't really know. I decided to get this mainly because, you know, Sony's freaking out with their PC ports. And I like my good fidelity and frame rates, all that jazz. So it led me to spend a little bit extra cash on the PS5 Pro. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth runs a lot better on the PS5, although I do have that on my PC, which probably will look better, does look better than this anyways. So that's besides the point. Yeah, it mainly comes down to just fidelity. It's kind of a dumb purchase. This thing was like $800, but yeah, figured we'd do something a little bit different today. I'm just gonna dive into it. This is really unscripted as well, so have fun with all this. I don't think I've unboxed a PlayStation since 2001. This feels a little weird. Not 2001, 2021, what am I saying? Nonetheless, I forgot, it has the sleeve, everything. Oh, goodness gracious, I was not prepared. Okay, so first, we have the box. Man, they did not make this easy to get out the damn sleeve, do they? Holy shit, no kidding. Holy crap, okay, PlayStation logo. Before we can unbox it, we got a power cable right here. We have the HDMI cable, which I believe probably should be a 2.1 at least. Nope, high-speed HDMI cable. Two little bracket things for a stand maybe, I'm not sure. And our brand new DualSense controller, which is just the normal DualSense. Because why would they include the Pro controller with their Pro console? Brand new, I'll give it that. All right, and now for the most underwhelming package of them all. Quick start guides. Know what we do with these. We have PS5 Pro console. Now, I don't think I've seen one of these in person. I think these are still glossy, unfortunately. I know the new Slims are matte, but we'll live with it. Dang, it has less ports than the original one, I think. But it's a PS5. It's about the same size, actually. It's like identical, besides the middle grills with the three. What is with them and the triple layers? Triple layer grills for their Pro models. I mean, even the PS4 Pro is like a triple stack, if you know what I'm talking about. And this is a digital console, that's right. I have no idea how to take off this side panel. I'm gonna have to figure that out. It's probably in several different languages. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. To be fair, if I break this plate, at least it's the one I will not be using, so. Okay, well there's one. I got one. Actually really wasn't that bad. Fucking up all the glossy finish, unfortunately, with my fingerprints already, so that's fun. It's gonna happen at some point, I guess. I didn't hear a click, I heard a crackle. I'm guessing that's in. Okay, we're just gonna say it is. All right, take it. Oh wait, no. That's definitely not supposed to be doing that. Should watch the YouTube video before doing this. I don't know how long that was zoomed in for. Which side goes on the bottom? Does this side go on the bottom? This tray used to go on the bottom, but I don't see a way this works anymore. I could just put it vertical, but I know you're not supposed to do that with PS5s for the thermal paste. I don't know if they fixed that on the Pro or not. We'll find that out, I guess. Okay, well, with that being said, that's been done.
So I've had the PS5 Pro for a little bit over a week now, and I can confirm that it definitely isn't necessary. But I do notice quite a bit of a difference between the games on the original PS5 and now the PS5 Pro. Full transparency and disclaimer here, I do have a 4K 120Hz OLED TV, and I would say if you're in a similar situation or want to upgrade to that at some point, that is probably the only time you're going to actually see the benefits of the PS5 Pro. All the games are just better looking essentially, mainly just higher resolutions with better frame rates. Think of it as playing the old quality modes on the original PS5 at 60 frames per second instead of 30. I've been playing mostly a lot of Spiderman 2. I will say the game does look quite a bit better than it did on the original PS5. YouTube's compression probably isn't going to do it enough justice, but I've been streaming it quite a bit and I have no complaints so far. The performance difference is definitely a tall ask for playing the same exact games in better performance, so this definitely isn't for anyone. Like, the console is $800. This is quite a bit more expensive than the original PS5 and plays the exact same stuff. Now, I personally am part of the mentally insane that feels I need to milk every frame I can get while also having the best picture quality. And not to mention, it can play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at 4K 60, which pretty much sold it to me on its own. The one actual setting I've never heard about when it comes to the PS5 Pro is the PS4 enhancements in the resolution. I'm guessing they're using pssr and forcing it on the PS4 games. I'm not really too sure how this technology works. Arkham Knight actually looked a bit more clear, nothing groundbreaking, that's for sure, but definitely a positive change. I played a lot of the Batman Telltale games and it's enhanced it quite a bit. It cleans up a lot better than the original release on the standard PS5 Pro, so that is a welcome change. Now that's really all the in-depth testing I've done so far. I do really look forward to playing games like Stellar Blade and Demon Souls on this console, as I've never played them and I believe that they'll look, well, better overall. I'm very much waiting for and anticipating the Wolverine game and of course GTA 6. Probably the most anticipated game on my radar will be the third part of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which will hit some point soon. Maybe. I don't know. I think they're going to announce it at the Summer Games Fest, but I don't have any actual knowledge to base that off of. Until then, I'll just have to keep replaying these games over and over again. But getting back on track, there are a little over 100 games that currently have PS5 Pro upgrades. And at this point, we're a little bit over a year after the console's initial launch and had 50 at the start. So they managed to double that in that time. The biggest thing here though is that the PS5 library is getting pretty decently big, and there are definitely titles that are missing the support. For example, my biggest wish is that Final Fantasy VII Remake gets the upscale treatment, so it looks a little cleaner in its performance mode, but other games like Cyberpunk don't have any either, which they did actually just announce, funny enough. But I guess what I'm trying to get at is it's very important to check which games do have the upgrades before you buy it, because you need to see if anything you're playing actually benefits from the PS5 Pro. Other than that, I will say there's nothing too insane about it specifically. Definitely not a must-have for most people, but it does have some nice quality of life changes. I'm going to be looking forward to using it on the games to come up, that's for sure. I have also been doing a lot more streaming here on my YouTube, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure to stop by, as I'm currently playing Spiderman 2 like I mentioned, and I will be doing Stellar Blade in the future, and of course a lot more games. With that being said, thank you for stopping by, and I do look forward to seeing you guys in the future. And yeah, let me know what comments and questions you have down below. But for now, that is all I've got, and this has been the Pixel Critic.
Where am I going next? Back to New York? This is literally just an SSD show off of the PS5. It's so funny how they do that several times in this game.